Hi, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's webinar. I'm Rachel Kelly, I'm the Northwest PM Forum Chair. I'm delighted to be hosting today's session on LinkedIn and why it should be a strategic priority.
What we've seen is professionals have accelerated their usage of LinkedIn. This is a trend that we were seeing pre-pandemic, and like many other industries has only accelerated when the impact of working from home came into effect. So whether that's from LinkedIn events to marketing to sharing news articles or trends, we've just seen that shift of professional activity move digitally and on LinkedIn as a platform to give. Next is LinkedIn Live. As you might be able to imagine, this was a huge focus in the last 12 months. We've seen LinkedIn Live leveraged for a number of different functionalities. A few examples include keynote speeches to reach a broad base during a major company announcement. You can host some of the fireside chats that you're happy to project externally via LinkedIn Live. It can also be used to share breaking news, such as a press conference, or a specific product highlight. If you've been working on a new product or service, you can leverage LinkedIn Live to broadcast that out.
And then there's a couple of questions, particularly around hashtags. So I think the first was around actually, obviously the platform started using them of late. Are they being, is it effective? Are they working? Are people using hashtags? Are people searching content via hashtags?
Yes. So actually the most common way people are leveraging hashtags is by following them. So you might be an expert in a certain field and be using a certain hashtag yourself on some of the content, or you might have come across a content piece that you're particularly interested in that had a number of relatable hashtags, and you can then click into the hashtag and start following it, which will then start curating within your feed other posts that contain that same hashtag. So as an example, it could be cybersecurity or tax, UK tax, for example, as a hashtag. You can leverage it that way, and once you start following it, then it automatically populates within your newsfeed every time you connect. So that's where it becomes most powerful, I would say.
Okay, brilliant. And are there any recommendations there? You touched on cyber and others, but how do we get a sense of which hashtags perform well and where we should, which ones we should use to tag, particularly in the professional services space?
So I think there's two elements to that. If you have a dedicated LinkedIn rep, that's a conversation that you can pick up with them in terms of understanding the sort of the white space and the sort of key topics that are trending within your industry. The second would be to look at sort of general trending hashtags, which should be a section that is tailored to each and every individual based on their sort of behavior on the platform. So yeah, I would recommend just looking at trending hashtags.